Happy New Year, boys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
2026 seems pretty crazy, man. Another year just flown by.
Yeah,
Tell me about it. Crazy one, man.
almost at the decade. We
Yeah,
crossed the
fuck.
half.
Literally. When did you guys start doing music?
2016, so 10 years actually, pretty much like today or yesterday. I know I
Yeah.
started around like the 1st of January, 2nd, that first week of Jan 2016, properly.
Is that on like YouTube or is that like making beats?
Making beats.
Mm. Got it. How about you, Jay?
I'd say 2019 properly, like late 2019. That's when I left my job.
Yeah.
I'd been making music a little bit before that, but it wasn't serious. I knew a few bits, but nothing like I was doing when I left work. So yeah, I'd say from 2019, realistically. I started YouTube 2020, like February 2020, so been like 5 or 6 years. Well, almost 6 years.
Crazy, man. Goes so quick.
I
What
know.
about you? You've been doing it longer than us, right?
No, about the same. I started in uni, kind of just like as a hobby,
hmm
and then started taking it seriously in like my master's year, which was 2016, and then started YouTube the year after that, I think.
Did someone
Yeah.
put you onto it at uni, or did you just come across it online?
No, I actually found it in school in like year nine. I found FL
Mm.
Studio 11 in like year nine. Um, just played around with it for like 4 or 5 months, and then when I got to sixth form, that's when I started like properly messing around with it, and then left it alone again. Went back to it in uni, first year, second year. Um, started making more beats in third year, and then I was like, oh, you can make a career of it in my master's year. So I like really like went for it then. So yeah, like on and off since like school, but not properly. So it's
Yeah,
been a
I
minute.
knew like a couple little bits from when I was recording. I'd like see what the engineers were doing, and I'd always seen my friends making beats, so they showed me a couple things on FL, but I literally just knew how to chop up a sample. And back then, I don't know if you guys remember this, but the early days of FL, you chopped a completely different way. There was a part in the main settings where you could go to like file, and then there was a thing that said import to slice, and then you'd select the song, and it automatically just chopped the song randomly. And you know, in your browser, like where you have your drum kits, all the
Mhm.
slices of the sample would just be in there, so then
Oh
you
my
just
God.
click through them. And it's like everything's a little bit off, but it's kind of cool as well because, you know, like now we'll drag it into like Fruity Slicer, we'll get like a perfect 4 bar and then just chop that by beat, and everything's like perfectly sync. This was like almost like micro chops. So
Yeah.
hmm
think about like how Jay Diller and stuff used to sample, just taking like random parts. So
Mm.
you take the micro chops and just like drag them into the pattern and almost just click them in like drums. It was so weird.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And
I
then we
guess
had
that's
the
kind of like,
FPC, you know, where you just drag them into there and then you could play them in the FPC.
mm. Is it
But
kind of
that's
like
like
a
the
really
other
old school version of like Serato sample, but without the visual? It's just all in a files list
bit, yeah.
instead. Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's
that's
all I
crazy.
knew at that time. I was literally just like dragging micro chops in, adding some
hmm
shit drums probably.
Yeah, it's evolved a lot though since the last 10 years, which is good. I feel like
Yeah.
it's a lot more simpler to make beats because I remember in Logic, for example, to do drums was very confusing. You had to use this weird VST, this weird stock VST to do it, and
Mm.
you'd have to set it up in a way. Same thing with the 808, you had to set it up in a certain way to get it in tune. It was
Really?
so confusing if you'd never done
Mm.
it before.
What do you do drums in now? In Logic?
Just the sampler, just the quick sample. Quick sampler is just how can I describe it? It's just where you can put your one shot.
It's
Okay.
like when you open up a one shot in FL, you know, when you open up the
Yeah.
little dialogue box, it's like that essentially, but you have to
Yeah.
open it up. Yeah.
So I remember you, Ocean, had to use some like blue looking plugin where you'd
hmm
is that the sampler or is that the plugin you were talking about?
Yeah, that was called Ultra Beat. So you'd have to load in your
Yeah.
thing into Ultra Beat, but you'd have to load it into a specific channel so it could be on the right what's the word, like the right note, the right tone.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, yeah,
Otherwise, it'd be pitched weird.
yeah,
right. Yeah, I remember seeing you using that, and I was just thinking, this is so long.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
Yeah,
about
no
to.
shadow
compared
right.
to FL, man, definitely.
Mm,
It was not ideal.
Yeah.
yeah,
I wonder if people are making hits on like GarageBand, you know, if some people are still using some like really simple DAWs.
yeah. Who's that
Definitely.
artist? There's like an artist he got into trouble recently, but he made all his music on Bandcamp. He even like recorded, engineered everything, and
Bandcamp.
he
I
had
didn't even know you
Well,
could
would
make
you
music on there.
Bandcamp, like the
I thought that was
platform?
where you sell
yeah.
your music.
Is it
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp? Wait, what's it? There's GarageBand and then is it Bandcamp?
Yeah,
It might be
Bandcamp's where you
Garage.
sell your music, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Hang on a minute. What's
Soundtrack?
like the free? There's like a free via DAW. It's
The
Sound
sounding
soundtrack.
Trap or BandLab.
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 BandLab,
Okay,
that's
yeah,
the
Yeah.
one. Yeah, yeah. So he'd like record, engineer, do everything on BandLab, and then he blew up from it, and he still just used that. He used like a basic mic, and used that to record and engineer, and then put it out. Like he just made like a few presets, and then that was him.
Oh, are you talking about David? And they found that
Yeah,
underage girl chopped up in his car or some shit like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That
yeah.
guy.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then all the conspiracies about his lyrics were about this young girl that apparently he's been fantasizing killing.
Yeah, yeah. It was kind of messed up. Well, very messed up.
But I haven't heard anything about that in the last few months. Have you seen anything about that? It's kind of just gone away.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Yeah, found chopped up in his
Yeah.
Tesla. What the fuck?
How crazy is that?
Yeah, man. If you
Same.
want to go down a rabbit hole today, you can go down those video essays on YouTube and you'll see like it gets mad twisted.
Yeah.
There's been a few situations, like weird situations, where it's similar stuff to that. Who was that other guy who was like rapping about killing his friend or something, but actually killed his friend?
Yeah, isn't that Melly?
Yeah, YNW Melly.
Melly,
So
yeah, yeah.
did he actually do it?
It seems like he did,
Did he
but I
get
don't know.
in
I didn't
trouble
go
for
that
it?
far down the rabbit hole.
Mad.
Did he get? Yeah, I think he got locked up, incarcerated since his arrest in 2019. Double first-degree murder. Yeah, he killed two of his friends, didn't he? But was actually like rapping about the whole thing.
Oh yeah. It was in one of his.
Kendrick's bio as well, innit?
Yeah,
Mentions YNW Melly.
yeah, yeah. Didn't Lil Durk get away with it? Like there's like one of his songs where he literally explains the crime scene in a verse, and then the lawyer goes through the whole scene. But obviously, I don't think they could prove it. I think they just used it as, like something to back their case.
It's happened to so many people.
Yeah.
All the drill rappers who have actually rapped about stuff and they've used
Oh
it
man,
in
the
court.
drill scene is crazy when it came to that stuff.
It did become a meme, didn't it? People would just make videos taking the piss about like saying exactly where I did the crime and at what time, and they just go through all the details.
So
Pretty much
stupid.
just like that, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, do you remember that one drill song? Yeah, and they had to replace all the names with that sonic coin sound,
Yeah,
and then
this
that coin sound was
the
just the
Cool
whole
D did
song.
one on his plugged in, but then that became a trend as well. I don't know who the first person was to do that, but yeah, they just say something like "Ching got splashed up, Ching got splashed up," and
Yeah.
put a coin in each one. It'd just be a whole list of names.
Oh
It's like
man,
fucking hell.
it's so crazy. Yeah.
I'm surprised they
gotta-
can use that in court though, because would it not be condemned? Seen as like
It's just telling a
as just
story. or
pure
something.
entertainment.
Yeah.
But maybe if they're, I don't know how the law works like that, but maybe if they're so specific and other things have lined up,
Yeah, like they've
with
got
what
other
they're saying
evidence.
as well.
Yeah.
Maybe there's ways around it because a lot of people have been locked up for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when they're dropping names and everything, it starts getting a
Mad.
bit crazy.
Yeah.
Because if they're, when they replace the names with all those sounds, whichever engineers recorded those have so much evidence on these guys.
Oh man, yeah.
Because if
They've
they've
got a long
actually been saying
source.
the names, it's like, oh, by the way, bro, just beat those 10 names out.
Literally.
It's got hard drives just full of evidence of anyone.
Hmm. Yeah.
How you guys starting the new year anyway? Did you do anything for New Year's Eve or yesterday?
Nothing, man. Just stayed in, chilled night. Yeah, watched some telly, had some wine, played the Wii.
The what?
We
That is
just
old
thought,
school.
yeah, it was just we've not used it in ages, and I was like, oh fuck it, let's just throw the Wii on, play a bit of Mario and Wii Sports and stuff like that. But yeah, nothing much though. How about you guys?
Yeah, chilled as well, to be honest. I didn't really
Yeah,
want to do anything this New Year's Eve. Just wanted to wake up feeling fresh. So yeah, we just chilled as well, watched a movie, had some food.
yeah,
That was it, to be honest. And then yesterday, didn't really do much. Went for a run. The gym was closed, so just went for a run. We released that song with Eyes, so I was just putting some stuff together for that.
Yeah.
And yeah, just some life admin yesterday. Had some shit I needed to do around the house.
yeah,
Took Fudge for a walk. Pretty like boring day, to be honest.
yeah. Yeah, fair.
What about you, Ocean?
Same, man. Just tons and tons of eating.
Mm.
We have really boring lives, though.
That's
No
it,
wonder why
man.
the podcast isn't growing. We haven't got any crazy stories to tell. All
I
those
know.
woke up, had a coffee, went to the gym.
Maybe we need to start with the stories and then go into our boring lives at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just chat
I mean,
GPT a load of stories, or like just juice this story up, make it more interesting.
Start lying in every podcast, saying I had this crazy day.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But
I guess we could kind of talk about that though. I mean, I don't know if it's the best place, but we can talk about it because it's probably going to help listeners think about ways to grow on social media. Growing
talk
the
about what? Sorry.
podcast.
I'll
Growing
talk
the
about going on
podcast.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and when I shouted you both the other day, it's because I was looking. I don't always check the podcast, to be honest. We just get the video uploaded, and I'll change the thumbnail when the guy sends it over. But because it's so casual, none of us want to push shorts or put the time in. I think because we've all got our own things going on, and all our main channels. I don't think we really wanted to put all the effort into it, did we? We just wanted it to be a casual thing. But then when I was seeing the growth rate, I was like, it would be nice to see it going a little bit faster.
Mm. Yeah, I just feel like we haven't tapped into growth at all.
Nah.
I think if we
No.
actually wanted to, though, we could.
Yeah, we
If we
definitely
wanted to
could.
optimize it, we could. But yeah, I was just treating it more as literally as like a producer diary, just a catch up between us. I wasn't
Yeah,
really thinking of growth, but like I'm open
same
to
to
it
be
for
honest.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw it as the same to be honest. Like we're telling people we just talk anyways. We thought we might as well record it. Some
Mm.
episodes we've made it a little bit more um like we've like kind of packed it full of gems for people and made it more like that. But then others have just been like really casual, which I don't mind. So yeah, I guess we just need to decide if we wanna push it, like push the shorts, because we see the blueprint for other podcasts, and it is with shorts, isn't it? It's just
yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot of clipping. I've
yeah,
seen from like podcasts really growing these days. Their clips channel is like on point, you know what I mean?
yeah, loads of
Even
clips.
I'm seeing podcasts literally record like they're clip farming.
Yeah,
yeah,
So they'll literally
hmm
record it on purpose for just the short
hmm
yeah. I think
rather than
people are
like a long
really
form.
strategic about. I think Chris Williamson does that, doesn't he? Where he's really strategic about the questions he asks, because then the short that you can get from that will start perfectly.
yeah, yeah. No, it's I think it's some of the podcasts as well have like a cool format. They have like segments, so they'll like they'll like do like would you rather this, or or it's like top five this. So it's like
Yeah,
it's segmented in a way that you can chop it up and find some like decent clips from it.
yeah. They're always good when you have guests on as well, aren't they? Like the special segments. I don't know what it would be like. Yeah, like I said, it could be like a top 5 plugins or just something like that you'd ask each person, and then it's like an easy short to include.
Yeah, we could brainstorm some stuff. It'd be cool to see in the comments from the few comments we get, but still, like if you've got any ideas for like some cool segment questions that we could ask, that would be cool. Like, have you ever seen Drink Champs? I like the way how they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're good.
I forgot what they call it. Something drink
Quick
or
time
slime or something. Yeah, quick time or slime. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's always a good one.
yeah, I do.
Maybe
love
we
the
could do a version of that because they're always comparing artists, aren't they? But maybe we could do
Yeah,
it and compare
for
things like
producers.
plugins or producers or something.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
There's so
whenever
much
we
we
have a
could do
guest
with
on,
that.
we have just like a line of like a list of producers, like this guy or this guy, and then
Yeah.
see everyone's take on it.
Or
Then you
maybe
gotta
even
ask
like
loyalty or respect.
Yeah,
what do you think? What do you guys think about that?
I think we've done this question, haven't we, on the podcast?
We did.
But yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fair.
I can't remember what I said though. I think I would have chosen loyalty
Hmm.
because it does seem like you can respect someone without really being loyal to them. Like I can look at someone on Instagram and be like, oh yeah, I respect his work rate or I respect this, but I don't know him personally. I think to be loyal
yeah,
to
you're not
someone,
loyal to them.
you're like it's way
Yeah.
more personal.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
then
I
people
agree.
will say, well, you can't respect someone without being loyal to them, or I don't know. There's like ways you could flip it, isn't there? But
Hmm.
personally, I'd always say loyalty seems more personal.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, agreed.
What about you?
Yeah, no, I agree with you as well. Pretty much the same.
Yeah,
Feel like loyalty is more rare than more of a rare trait as well.
Yeah,
Kind of valued a bit more.
fully.
yeah,
I think as well. I know we spoke about it a while back, but even taking like shorter clips on YouTube, so you can do shorts, but then you might do one segment that's like 3 minutes long, and it's just maybe like a key part of the podcast. I always
Yeah,
see people doing that as well.
yeah, definitely. I mean, honestly, what we should do is like, so we have our long form that we post on YouTube, but
Mhm.
then also have like maybe four clips from that. Well, not clips, not clips in the sense of short form, just
Yeah.
like let's just say 6 to 10 minute videos from that podcast, and we post all 4 of them too.
yeah.
But I
Me
see
too.
like for that to be effective, sometimes what they do is they post it before they post the podcast,
Yeah, yeah, I've seen
and then
that.
it makes people want to watch the full thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Rogan does that a lot as well, doesn't he? Like 5 to 10 minute clips for
Yeah.
specific parts of the conversation. That might make a bit more sense because we don't really have a segmented structure like that, do we? Where we can get like really short clips.
Hmm.
It's more just like certain topics we'll talk about for a few minutes and then kind of segue into the next.
One thing we could do as well, which kind of stealing the idea from DJ Payne's podcast, the Music Entrepreneur Club, they just each pick a topic every week. So it's like, right, Payne, what's your topic? And then I think they might have shared it in the group chat before, so they kind of know, like maybe Payne will like send a video while the other guys will. And then basically each person every episode just has a topic to cover, either a video to show or some news that's happened in the music world. Just
Yeah,
so that
that's true.
there's like something to talk about. So maybe just
Yeah.
like through the week as we're looking through, we might just like bookmark it and be like, oh yeah, I'll save that for the podcast and bring it up.
Yeah, that makes sense. You could
Yeah,
even is
definitely.
there like a music production news? So I guess producer spotlight. They post quite a lot of stuff, like up to date stuff.
Yeah, they have the Instagram pages. For actual
Well,
news,
maybe-
it's kind of tough because you come across
Maybe instead of oh sorry, I was just gonna say, yeah, maybe instead of like music production stuff, maybe just music in general,
yeah,
so it doesn't get too granular. You know what I mean? Like just to make it a bit more broad.
Yeah, it's not like
what's
niche,
exciting.
like a brand new VST with a certain LFO on it or something.
Yeah, nah, that's kind of boring.
Yeah,
Unless it's
I'm
like
not a big fan.
Omnisphere, because that kind of makes sense. That's kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like a
like a
big
big drop.
cultural thing.
Yeah.
yeah. I think anything in the music world would be good.
And
yeah, I
maybe
was saying,
even
I
No,
don't
go
know if
ahead.
I don't know if there's like a main news site, for music. I think it's just on different websites because you'll see some big big papers like not papers, but big outlets like Rolling Stone post stuff. But I feel like the stuff's just not accurate, or it's
Hmm.
just some guy that works there that's just talking about the music industry who doesn't really know it properly. I don't
Yeah.
know what the
But
main source is.
there's good little ones like you know Hello Yassine.
Don't think so.
So he has a YouTube channel where he does video essays, but he also keeps it quite current as well. So for
Okay.
example, I got him on Instagram and he will post recent stuff. So honestly, that's kind of like my news outlet. I also follow one that's
Yeah.
kind of similar for electronic music,
Mm.
or like a Blackie Speaks, these kind of guys. Um, I don't follow DJ Academics, but I see he's kind of like a news kind of outlet as well.
Yeah. Like
Technically,
modern
you could even say
journalists, are they?
Bouncer as well, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, bouncer. Yeah.
it's true. I guess that is journalism, isn't it? The keeping up to date
Yeah,
with trends and reporting
modern
on it.
day,
Hmm.
modern day BBC for music.
The other thing is, it probably doesn't help because we're so relaxed with the YouTube channel for the podcast. So when the video goes live, sometimes the thumbnail isn't even ready.
I know,
So
yeah. It's always like just a
it's just got like a
random.
screenshot of one of our faces for a couple of days. So,
Yeah, maybe,
and that could fuck
maybe
up
we
the
don't have to
growth
do
of the
that.
first 24 hours. So
Yeah,
maybe I
that's
should
super
just not
important.
even make it go live until the thumbnail's ready.
Yeah, and
Because I'm
especially if we're
sure that
gonna
has
clip
issues.
it in terms
Hmm.
of like, let's say we're gonna get, let's just say, yeah, we film on a Friday,
Hmm.
but we post that podcast on the following Friday, so just a week in advance. It would give us time to get those four clips, those those four long form clips,
Yeah.
chop those up and post them daily, and then the main one.
Hmm.
It might just give us more space and more time to do the thumbnail. And also, I think we should change our thumbnails.
Yeah, they're not great. I
Nah,
think
man.
because we were just trying to save so much time, the guy who does the thumbnails, he just takes a screenshot and then I'll just give him a quick text. Like I try not to think too much. Sometimes I'll find a screenshot or generate something with AI to send to him so we could either use text or an image. But maybe if I get him in the group chat as well, at least all three of us can maybe have an input on the thumbnail design or something.
Yeah. I see for podcasts, the thumbnails are usually not amazing anyway, but they're just
Mhm.
extremely consistent. Like it's
Yeah,
always the
yeah,
same thing.
yeah.
What do you
Like
think it
with
needs to
Chris,
be changed to?
um, I mean, we could really think about how we want it to look, but maybe
Hmm.
for example, so you know, like with Chris Williamson, he always has the blue kind of thing behind it,
Yeah,
Hmm.
and then big text. Maybe we want to come up with, I don't know, just like a brand or style guide there,
yeah,
how we want
yeah,
it
that
to
makes
look.
sense.
Or like maybe we should have, maybe we just need to take head pictures of all
Hmm.
sort of expressions, and then we always have that
Yeah, I'm
in the
sure we've got
backup.
loads in the bank for the YouTube tutorials anyway, for the YouTube
Hmm.
videos.
Yeah,
I
that's
know I've
true.
got loads just saved just from previous ones for whenever I need them. So yeah, we could have those. At least they'll be better quality.
Hmm.
I think with what Chris does as well is like say if it's I can't remember which way around it is, but he has a certain color around the box for the full length video. You know, when it's showing
Yeah,
the image,
Oh
and then
yeah,
a different color for the shorter clips. Just so, let's say, for
yeah,
example, if it was like blue box for the full videos, and then any with a red box, people just know that's like a shorter clip.
yeah.
yeah.
I'm on his channel now. So the ones that have the ones that are full podcast have a light blue outline.
Mm,
And then the ones that are clips don't have any outline. Usually he might just have a red box in the middle with an image that's to do with
yeah.
whatever they're talking about.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
And they just look clean, you know. It's very, this wouldn't like be for content, but for podcasts it seems to work.
Yeah. Good
Yeah. So
ideas
I
there.
think there's a few things we could do without having to go all out at first anyway.
Mm.
But I guess it depends how much time we want to put into it or how much we want to invest in it to get someone to kind of take care of the clips and the uploads and everything.
Yeah.
I got a guy who might be interested and He's been
Yeah.
editing a couple of my shorts, and I think he does a good job, very reasonable priced. I mean, we could talk about this off, but yeah, I
Yeah.
might have someone who's interested. We
I
could
don't know
link
if
him
it's the
in.
same guy, but there was someone who actually clipped up the podcast a little while back who, he sent us some for free actually. He just wanted to show what he could do. I think he sent it
Okay.
to you, Ocean, and to me at some point last year. I'll try and find him as well.
Nice.
But yeah, we'll have a proper chat off the podcast then and see.
Yeah,
But it
sounds
seems
good.
like they are the ways to grow. Would you say,
Yeah.
if we did start posting a lot of shorts, would you say to post it on a dedicated page? I did set up an Instagram page a while back, but I don't think anything's on it because I just wanted it
Yeah.
there just to kind of have the name. But would you say to post it on a separate Instagram or TikTok page, or just do it as
Yeah.
like our collabs?
Nah, I think we should have a dedicated page to the podcast,
Yeah.
both TikTok and Instagram. And then we could, if we want to, we can do like the collab posts on them just to boost the reach in the beginning.
Yeah, if we get a really good clip, maybe we could like do it as like a four-way one with like us three on the podcast page.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, with the clips, honestly, like what I've been seeing from the podcast, it's like any clip can just pop off. You might
Yeah.
post 10, all of them do rubbish except that one that gets 500k views in 24 hours, and then that kind of just drags everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Just have to crank them out then for this year. Just throw shit at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah, why not? If we can set it up so that someone's kind of taking care of it and we don't have to put too much time into it that's going to distract us from our main focus.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be ideal if
Yeah,
you
for
just
sure.
hire someone to just do everything. And it just gets
Yeah.
crazy.
We need a Jamie or something, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, fully.
literally.
Because even though it's not a main focus, I do enjoy doing podcasts.
Mhm.
It's like the highlight of the week, isn't it? When you get to a Friday, it's like it's catching up with the boys. It would be pretty cool. Like, imagine if it did grow and then this did become like a good source of income.
Mm.
Not that we're even doing it for that, but it would be kind of nice if that did happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
I honestly feel like it's more than possible, man. I know there's
Yeah,
a lot
definitely.
of podcasts out of there, but that's because the demand is so high. Everyone's kind of just listening to podcasts and wants to hear people yapping.
Yeah, fully.
Yeah, pretty much.
It seems like
Yeah.
most people who listen to ours just do kind of like the general chat as well.
Yeah.
Maybe they just put it on when they're doing a workout or going for a walk or something like that. Because I'm similar sometimes. Like sometimes I'm in a mood where I'd really just like want some gems. I'm just trying to like learn a lot. But then other times I'm like, you know what? I just want to have some like noise on in the background when I'm cooking or something like that, and not take it
Yeah,
too
for sure.
serious. So we've probably built an audience of people who just want like a general chat in the background.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Would you guys really want to go super, maybe not even super niche, but just niched to the music producer community?
It don't have to be like so niche to the point where everything is just only producers would understand. Like I think it's fine what we're doing. Maybe we just work out the percentage of like, all right, we'll have maybe like half the time we're talking about actual stuff, half the time we're just kind of bullshitting. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah,
could
yeah.
probably find a sweet spot where it's not too like producer focused, but also still people can learn from it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that. By the way, is this podcast even uploaded to Spotify and Apple
Yeah, yeah.
Podcasts
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it goes
cool.
everywhere.
Calm. Yeah.
So there'll be people listening on all platforms. So there'll be more like obviously we see the YouTube views, but then I'm sure people are listening on the others as well.
Mhm.
Sick.
Be cool
Yeah.
if we were doing it in person, because I feel like all the podcast clips that go around, most of the time it is the in-person ones, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of shifted to where all the podcasts that are doing sick have a consistent set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can AI it so we're all in the
But
same room.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, honestly, this is probably just my fault, but you're quite consistent. You're always in your studio, Jay, and you're pretty much always in your studio, LB.
Mm.
If I just, I mean, me, speaking for myself, if I keep it kind of consistent, the quality wise, then should be calm.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I guess so. Because we've all got decent mics and everything, so it's not like the audio's off. The last one was kind of
Mm.
tricky when you were in the cafe, because I was trying to
Yeah.
use the noise cancellation, and it got rid of the background noise. But anytime someone spoke in the background,
I was catching
it was
that as
like
well.
emphasizing them. So I think I found the sweet spot. But it was funny because it would just be you won't hear any background noise, and then we'd just be talking, and then you'd hear someone like shout in a different language in the background. I was like,
Oh,
people must
man.
be thinking like, where's that coming from?
Yeah, so see that's on me. I'd need to make sure I'm speaking for myself personally that I just need to keep the quality good so the podcast quality is good.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's not like it's every week. I've done the same as well. If I'm on holiday, you just jump on AirPods, don't you? And
Yeah.
Mm.
it's not always ideal, but at least better than not getting an episode up.
Yeah, it's good for this casual producer diary chat, but if we
Yeah,
want to get to the next level, that's not gonna cut it.
yeah, true.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tricky, innit? Because remember X10 started up a podcast,
But yeah,
and he'd hide out like a proper studio. He'd have people come to
hmm
London. Everyone's in the same room. Like that was cool. But it's just tricky, innit? It's just hard logistics wise.
Yeah,
And you need to be lucky enough to be in a situation where all people that want to do it are all in a similar situation. They all live in the same city.
yeah,
And you have a space to do it, whether it's at someone's house, they have like a spare room to make a proper setup. Or
yeah,
you have to all, chip in every week to hire a proper studio out. It's like, yeah, I feel like logistics wise, it all has to kind of line up.
definitely. I was, I don't know if you've seen that James Smith has started a podcast as well. There's had
Oh,
some
is
good
it?
people on it as well. But so I was in his Discord, I asked him like what it was like setting that up, like for logistics and costs and everything, and it was like 6 figures he had to spend to set up properly. And I'm sure he went like all out with it, like built a nice studio. He was like probably flying people out, everything like that. And
Oh,
he's
so
just
he,
like batch film.
yeah.
So he'd batch film some like good guests, and
Hmm.
then obviously he's having to like pay to do all the content out and like really do it properly. But he
Mm,
invested
Hmm.
like 6 figures.
That's
same.
great.
Just
I
to get it
mean, that's
just
a
to get
good
it
idea
started.
though to maybe just batch record guests because those
hmm
ones are not those ones are kind of evergreen, innit?
Yeah, the guest ones do perform the best on our channel as well.
Hmm.
I just saw his podcast where he's doing it remote and the quality looks really good even though it is remote.
Yeah. I think he's done some in person and then some remote when he needs to. Is it the one called The Problem With?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
If you look at
and
Mind the Game as well, it's a LeBron James podcast, and they
Oh
had
yeah.
the first series was all in person, but the second series they did, I think it was like a mixture of in person, but also like on Zoom or whatever. And that looks like really clean as well. Like you could still sit and watch it and listen to it, and it was like decent quality.
Yeah. It's interesting to see the different blueprints as well. Like some people will have podcasts where it starts off with clips from throughout the podcasts. You know, if you watch like
oh
Diaries
look like a
CEO,
trailer
Diaries,
from
yeah,
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 they'll be like,
what do you think about that? I actually find that so annoying.
yeah. So
yeah, I
I
think I
always skip
prefer
it. I
to
just
just
feel
go
like
into it.
it's so unnecessary, man. It's always like, and the problem with is boom,
yeah,
and the thing that they should boom. It's like they give you nothing.
EastEnders.
I know what
Yeah.
you mean. I don't really like it. Maybe it works for some channels. I know listening to Diary of a CEO, he's very like analytical with his podcast. I'm sure when I read his book, he was talking about how they'd like go through different interviews with that person and see the analytics of when the spikes happened with the to get what the most interesting questions were in conversations, and then they'd I think it was just very curated. Whereas when
Mm,
you listen to someone like Joe Rogan, it's just boom, it just starts and it's just a
yeah,
conversation, which
Yeah,
is something I prefer. I
yeah,
don't like all the
definitely, man.
dramatic stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that would also just add a lot more to our plate
Yeah,
because
it was
now
like my
whoever's
favorite plugin
editing
is
it, yeah, they
and I
got to know
produce
what
the
to
beat
clip.
part.
I had a coffee this morning.
You just
You
hear
know
it
what?
go.
That would be hilarious if we started doing it like that, just being like, "Oh, what did you do today?" Boof.
Yeah.
What have you got in that cut? To make one. Because when Riverside gave us that, you know how they give us that end of year like recap, don't they? And they sent a few clips. I think there was one that said your most said word, and it was artist, and it was just clips of us just saying artist, artist, and then the other one was us saying so it was just like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
it just
Yeah.
looks so dumb.
Man. Maybe,
Yeah.
I need to take some kind of speech therapy lessons because some podcasts you just sit and, like Rogan, for example, like he can talk and you can just sit and listen to him because he's just got a really nice way of speaking and in the way, his tone moves up and down.
Hmm.
Whereas I'm just kind of monotone, dead dry. It's a lot of ums.
Likewise, man. I mix up my words a lot.
How did your stream go the other day, by the way?
Yeah, good, man. It was just like I was debating whether to do it, and I was like, fuck it, let's just do one. So I wanted to get the community a bit more active again this year. So, and I don't mind doing the streams actually. They're kind of fun. So it's just cooking up with loops as well. So yeah, it went all right. There's not
Nice.
like tons of people in there. It was like over 100 watching, so it was decent. But I think the more I do them, the more because people don't even know I stream because I very
Yeah.
rarely do it. It will just be like a last minute decision sometimes to just jump on. I used to do it every
Yeah.
week in the Creators Club when I had the paid membership, but I wanted to get everyone else involved. That's one of the reasons why I stopped it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do them like once every 2 weeks at least
On
Yeah.
just on YouTube, or are you doing it on Twitch too?
on YouTube. But I think I might just set it up so that it goes live on both. I'm not really going to focus on Twitch or anything, but there might just be people that are tapped in on there and not YouTube. So I might do that. Someone was helping me set up some stuff on OBS, some like overlays to get the chat up and everything. So I might have that
Mm-hmm.
live for the next time. And there'll be like a, a waiting bit, so I could just change the scene and it'll say like be right back. I had like an
Oh
intro
yeah.
Yeah,
one for
yeah.
this one with a beat playing in the background. But when you don't have a stream deck, you have to like go into OBS and then click the other scene, and then people can see you going into OBS. So
Do you
I
have a
might
stream deck?
yeah, there's another one. There's Stream Deck where it just has like the buttons that you press, and then
Yeah.
my boy has this one where it's basically just like a monitor, like almost like a small, like thin monitor that just kind of it looks like a Stream Deck, but you can put anything on there because it's a monitor. You can have as like it's touchscreen too, so you can have as many buttons as you want, or you could have the chat on there, or you could put anything there basically. So
Do you have an iPad?
no,
Oh,
I can
okay,
use that as
then
well.
yeah.
No, I don't have one. So I might get one of those. But I don't know. Streaming's not like a huge focus, but
Hmm.
I wanted to do it every now and again just to get people involved.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it went all right. You were tapped in for a minute, weren't you? You donated that
Yeah, oh,
£5.
yeah. Yeah,
Paid for my food yesterday.
yeah. Yeah. We've got to pop up and troll a little bit. Standard procedure.
Yeah, that beat turned out all right as well. That like
Yeah,
jazzy
sick.
one.
Yeah,
Sometimes I'll do streams where I'm like really feeling the beat, and then sometimes I'm just like, I've got
fuck this beat.
no
Yeah.
idea where to take it. I'm really not feeling it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, I hear that. I was going to send you some AI vocals. I just like went on Claude, had it write a song, and then throw it into Suno, and then
Did
took
you?
the vocals. But it was kind of shit. So I was like, no, I won't bother. Yeah,
Are you two gonna stream it all?
I want to. I want to do the feedback sessions again.
Oh yeah.
People enjoy that.
Do you
Yeah,
like
Just
doing
listening
those?
to people.
Listening to everyone's beats.
I'd say in general, yeah, for the most part. Towards when I think the last time I did it was 2023. Was it 2023? Goddamn, yeah, the end of 2020. No, sorry. The end of 2024.
Right.
And it was calm, to be honest with you, but the only thing that I don't like is when people get impatient.
Yeah.
That's the
that's
most
a lot.
annoying part.
And when you finish as well, when you end, they're like, "Oh, 2, 3 more." Like, I was literally gonna be next. And it's like, well, I can't. If I did that, I'd be here all night because everyone would be like
Yeah,
joining the stream
and
and
someone
leaving.
else is 2-3 next.
Yeah,
But you know what? Thinking back when I was streaming on Twitch, the audience was slightly different. I felt like on Twitch, it was way more supportive in the chat and people were a
Really?
bit more positive. Whereas like on YouTube, it feels like everyone is just for themselves. Like, can you play my beat
yeah,
now?
for sure.
Or
Yeah,
you do get people engaged, but on Twitch, I felt like the chat was just way more positive. Even though I get way more viewers on YouTube than I would on Twitch, just because you have to bring people to Twitch, innit?
Yeah.
yeah. I saw that. I think what's his name? Something Noise London. Noise. There's a
Yeah, oh, yeah.
producer. He would be streaming either on, I can't remember what platform he was streaming on, but he was either on Twitch or YouTube. But he would go live on Instagram and then say like, "We're live on YouTube," and just leave that running. So like you could see the stream kind of, so you could see like, oh, he's giving feedback, but then like if you want to see
Yeah.
him, with the screen and the internal audio and whatever, like the proper stream, then kind of just direct people to YouTube. But I don't know
Low
if
key.
that's cool or not, 'cause sometimes Instagram won't even push the live if
Yeah,
they
that's
know
what I
you're
was just
sending
about to
people.
say.
Yeah,
If you do that, because there's no engagement of people on that live, because it's just like an ad basically,
Mm.
Instagram won't push it. But then also, yeah, low key, Instagram Live was kind of died.
but
They
yeah,
they
for
messed
sure.
Yeah, I
they
don't
messed
really
it
see
up.
anyone
Back
going
in the
live on there.
day, trust me, you used to get the
On both occasions.
notifications and it used to be
Yeah.
popping.
Yeah. Now it's like
TikTok
Completely
unless
Live
you're on the
dead.
app, you can't see it.
TikTok Live pops though. I haven't
Yeah.
really used it, but
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder if there's a way to. I'm sure there is because I've seen people do it. But if you were going live on YouTube, maybe you could just have that same stream running on TikTok as well.
Yeah, I've seen people do that. I've seen it like where they've got the screen share going and everything like through
Yeah.
OBS.
Yeah, I need to figure out the actual back end of it and figure out what people are doing. Streaming world's just so new to me.
Yeah,
Like
I hear
figuring
that.
out what everyone's using. Like what are all the main streamers using? Like when people are just walking around, you'll see like that HS Tiki or Ed Matthews. Like what are they even using?
When I was doing my research, some of the videos were showing like they had a huge backpack with a massive battery pack in the backpack.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But I'm sure it must have evolved from that now. Maybe there is a way to just, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to do some research because I
Because
guess
there's
you got
also
to carry
Kick
around
too.
you got to carry around your own Wi-Fi in a way, right?
Unless you're using your phone,
But
like
would
your
that be
hotspot.
okay? Would that be strong enough for the whole stream?
Don't know. Yeah.
Maybe you need to carry around like Starlink, the satellite. Just bring that with
Yeah. That'd be perfect. I
you. Yeah.
mean, not that I'm gonna be walking around making beats. I just wanted to know what they were using
Yeah.
back in, like what are the main streamers using? Like, is it still Twitch? Because I know some people went to Kick, didn't they? Or did they just stream across everything and just have it all synced up?
Yeah. No clue. Who's that guy that goes around like cities with with a keyboard? It's not like
Yeah.
a computer, but he makes beats on the spot and then people rap over them.
Yeah, he's
got
actually
like a
sick.
Proper rig going on. It must be difficult because he's out there streaming for ages
I
and
know.
it must be
His content goes
exhausting.
mad viral.
Yeah. Like lugging around
Yeah.
all that gear all day. Must be
Mhm.
tricky.
My boy keeps Jinko, he keeps getting me to he keeps trying to help me like set up streams because he started gaming.
Mhm.
He
Nice.
started streaming gaming and he had like one kid that was helping him set everything up. So that kid was the one that set up the OBS stuff for me. But he's always on at me saying, "Yo, you need to start streaming, man." But it's just another thing to add to the list, isn't it? So I didn't want to like focus on it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it.
There's always things that you could start, like you need to do this, you need to do that. Focus on streaming, focus on getting placements, focus on kits. Like there's so many things
Yeah,
to
it's,
focus
just
on.
never, it's never ending, is it?
I think
But
you
I'm
should
kind
just
of
have your priorities and then dabble in, like dip your toe in the other stuff just to see how it is.
see what works.
I mean,
yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, yeah, I guess you could technically find a thread through it. So, for example, the hours that you dedicate to making melodies for placements, you could just stream it at the same time.
Yeah, that's true.
But I guess it just depends on on you, how much of your process do you want to show? Like, do you want to keep showing everything? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
How deep you
yeah,
want to go?
for sure. I do
I
kind
don't
of
think I'd
like.
want to show my melodies and like making kits and stuff like that. Because
Mm.
sometimes I can spend ages making a melody and it's so must be so boring to watch me just second guessing everything.
Yeah, but I do kind of like that mysterious. Like, obviously, we're producers online, so you have to put out a lot of content and stuff. But I think, yeah, I kind of like going back to that kind of mysterious, not fully mysterious kind of vibe, but just, but you're not just giving everything away. You know, like you just feel like you're, I don't know, just putting everything in front of people's faces.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
who
know
a
what
good
you mean.
example would be. Someone like, I mean, Gunnar does it quite well. Like he posts a lot, but you don't see anything really. Just like hit like carousels of him on video shoots and behind backstage and stuff like that. Um,
So yeah, some people can build a good brand in a mystique way if that's your thing.
yeah,
Mhm.
I think it was maybe a little bit easier for people a while back. It might be tougher now when everything is so about personal brand. But like when I used to see like the old type beat guys, or even now there's a lot of like type beat channels, so you have no idea what they look like, but they have crazy beats. You'd always wonder like, what sounds are they using? Like, how are they doing this? Obviously you can spot the main ones, but like when I used to listen to like Solka's beats back in the day, I didn't really know what he was using or anything. And there was something nice about the mystique there.
yeah,
Because you know when you show absolutely every part of your process, it's
Mhm.
like because people like know everything that you're doing. It's almost like they don't see you as good in a way.
yeah,
Because it's
yeah,
like
Yeah,
because they
yeah.
know what you're doing, it's like they think they can do the same thing because they've seen you do it.
yeah.
That
No,
makes
definitely.
sense. It's like I know his secrets now. It's just like, oh, he's only doing that, or you make it look easy on camera or whatever. It's just, maybe that's
Yeah,
just in my head, but I feel like when people know absolutely everything that you do and all your secrets, then it's almost like
You're
they
almost
don't.
too accessible, man. You're
yeah,
not.
yeah,
Yeah,
You let. There's value from being not so accessible in a way.
yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Unless we just jump on stream and we just low key yap a bit more than making beats. Kenny Beats used to do that really well. He used
Yeah,
to
hmm
yeah,
make beats, but not all the time.
yeah,
But I feel like because we're music producers, that's almost like our selling point to get people on the stream in a way.
yeah. Of
But I
course.
guess, but so if you watch someone like Jester, he used to go live quite a lot, and he wouldn't on Cody as well. They wouldn't cook up. They just run through beats they'd already made, so they just sit and vibe out. They play like
But yeah,
10 beats, just play them, and then people react. You could see people in the chat like, "Oh, this one's crazy," and so like maybe it's just in our heads. Maybe because we've been doing it for so long, where we do like make tutorials and make beats and stuff. We're just like, oh, we need to show the whole thing. Whereas
hmm
sometimes you can just sit and vibe out to your beats and just see what people think of them.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. There's different ways you could do it for sure. I thought about even when I'm mixing Isa's next track, just doing that live, just to chat to
Yeah.
people, see what they think of the mix and everything.
Yeah.
A good way to like promote the track as well before it comes out. There's
Hmm.
different ways we could do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Just on a separate note, because you mentioned Gunner, isn't he like co-producing Dina's album or
Yeah,
something?
I saw Dina post like a pre-release song with him on it
Yeah, that's
because I guess
crazy.
they've been touring for it'd be over a year now, right?
Yeah,
Been touring together, so yeah, I guess at some point he's kind of they've built up a relationship.
is Chucky still involved then?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I couldn't. I don't. Even, yeah, it doesn't
Yeah, we
look
need
like
to.
it, but I'm
I haven't
not
spoke
sure.
to him in a little while. Probably need to get him on for another episode or something.
I've seen he's been doing his own artist project
Yeah.
with
Yeah, I
Suzuki,
saw
and
that
it
as
sounds a
well.
lot more like rock
Got
inspired.
some like punk influence, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Sounds cool, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah. I need to catch up with him. I haven't spoke to him in a while, but
Man,
it's
we need
cool
to
to
catch up
see.
with everyone.
Yeah, we
No,
do.
there's
yeah,
We
a,
should just do another round. Get everyone
yeah,
on again.
there's so
probably.
much conversations we need to have this year.
Hmm.
I mean, even if we don't all get together as a group, we could bring some guys on the podcast again. It's been a
Yeah,
while
for
since we
sure.
had them on the first time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you're one of the few that leaves comments on the videos, I'd love to know like who should we get on that
hmm
we might miss, we haven't thought about.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a
Yeah,
lot more
definitely.
people we could get on.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, who haven't we had on yet? Lucent. Lucent we
Tons
haven't
of
had on.
people, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's a lot. There is a lot we haven't had. Cavan never
That's like
came
Max
on.
Shooter.
Loner.
I'd love to just get not just music producer YouTubers, but just YouTubers as well.
Yeah.
Just anyone really, managers,
Yeah, anyone
people in the
interesting.
industry with a different perspective than to just us
Hmm.
producing.
I might get Eyes on next week. He'll have
Yeah.
some cool stories from touring and doing a lot of live shows, clashing back in the day. He's got some mad stories.
Yeah, definitely.
Hear it from an artist perspective.
Mhm. Yeah. What else could we get on artist wise?
Tons, man, tons.
Yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty we could get on. Yeah, no, that's a good shout. That's our New Year's resolution. Get at least one guest on per month, maybe, or every fortnight or something like that.
Yeah. Maybe that's something we could start with we'll like rotate bringing a guest on. Like I'll invite someone, then Ocean invites someone, and you invite someone. And
Yeah.
also we'll just bring some topics to the table as well.
Yeah, just get my mum on.
Yeah. What are you both working on today? Did you decide what you were doing as well, Ocean?
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna show up to NAMM.
Yeah, okay, sick.
You're doing what?
Pulling up to now.
I go now. Sick. Nice.
I've got my hotels booked and everything now. I've got a car rented, hotels booked.
Cheers,
Let's
man's
go.
is ready.
On it. What day is it again? What date?
I'm flying
20th
out.
to 24th.
20th to 24th.
Yeah, but I think all the guys, like the usuals, we're going to be going on the 23rd and the 24th, like the last 2 days of NAMM. I'm
Right.
flying out on the 22nd, but I think NAMM actually starts on the 20th, doesn't it? But honestly, like, when you're there, it's fucking huge. So you could spend a week if you really wanted to go through like absolutely everything and talk to everyone there. But I mean, 2 days at the convention is more than enough.
Yeah.
I'm really just going to like link up with the guys and just be in LA and cook up and everything.
Right.
But if you wanted to treat it as something where you could like link up with companies and get contacts and look for sponsors, like it would be perfect for that because you've
Yeah.
got literally every music tech company there. Just depends what your aim is with it. What are you
Yeah.
thinking, Ocean, when you're there? Are you really wanting to like tap into these companies and network, or is it more to just be in
No,
sessions?
well, to be honest with you, I didn't even think too deep about it. It was more so just to link up with everyone because everyone's going to be there. But now
Yeah.
that you're saying the sponsorship stuff, part of me is like, well, if I'm going to be there, I don't know what day I'm flying yet,
Hmm.
but it might be worth just going a day earlier and just walking around and meeting people and doing the networking thing and stuff because I do want to get some more sponsors for the channel. But even that though, just it would be good to just speak to companies, put names to faces that we've probably emailed, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Might just take that opportunity while I'm there.
I'd say just think about maybe just have like a few that you know you want to speak to and then just go to them because when you're just walking around it's huge and it'll take forever to just like bump into the ones you want to find. So I think I'm going to do that this year. I didn't realize how big it was last year, but there's like a whole map for the layout and like have you been before?
No, I've never been.
Have you not? Yeah, like
Well,
there's different buildings almost, and it is huge.
Wow.
And there's like 3 floors, and yeah, like when you want to find a certain company, you have to like check the map and see where it is, and then walk to that section.
Hmm.
You'll see it's massive. But yeah, I'd say just think about the companies that you want to link up with, and then just go and find them and have the conversations. I think that's what I'm going
Yeah.
to do this year. Because last year we did just like walk around a bit, and then toward the end I was like, I should probably like speak to a few, and then I was like
Yeah.
trying to find the ones and having to walk all the way back to the other building.
Yeah. Fair man. I'll see. I'm gonna be commuting,
Yeah.
so I'm guessing it might be like a 2-hour drive with traffic.
Really?
Because I'm coming from like near downtown East LA-ish, so
Right.
I'm guessing during that time. Because what time did you go? 11-ish? 9-ish?
Yeah, maybe even a bit later. I think I was just getting getting some food and everything, and just casually showing up a bit later.
Because if I drive at 9 or rush hour time, I think it's going to be long.
Are you gonna be making content?
I want to make content, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like NAMM content is kind of boring.
Yeah,
Yeah, what do you really
I
do
didn't film
there?
anything at NAMM last
It
year.
doesn't excite me to film in NAMM. I'm going to be honest with you, so I don't
Nah.
know.
Yeah.
Maybe a short.
We could do what we did last year. We just hired a studio out in North Hollywood, I think it was, just one of the days, and we all linked up. Like there was
Yeah,
quite a
that
few of
makes
us
more
there,
sense. That
Yeah.
makes
and
way
everyone
more
got their bit
sense.
of content done. I did a video with Infinite. He did one with everyone, and it made a lot more sense. But I didn't
Yeah.
really vlog out there. I might just do the same thing, like maybe vlog for some shorts, like a day in the life or something, but then just have a set structure for like one video. I'll be fine just getting
Mm.
one video out there.
Yeah, sounds good. Could do like a prank at NAMM. I saw a video of a guy, he spoke English, but he got a Chinese translator to come with him.
hmm
And people would speak to him in English, and then the guy in Chinese would say it in Chinese to the guy who's English. So basically, he's saying he understands English, but he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand English, but he can speak English. So it's this weird loop. Like someone would say something in English, he'd say it in Mandarin to him, and then he'd like say answer in English. It was like
That's
it
pretty
was so
funny.
stupid.
You know what would be cool to check out? Mixed with the Masters always have a panel there. They have like guest
That was
Okay.
sick.
or like engineers. It's almost like a live podcast where people ask questions. And I missed it last year, and it seemed like they had some good people.
Wasn't
Uh,
Zato in there last year as well?
Yeah, and I think I just missed him. There was someone, who did I miss? Was it, maybe it was Beethoven, because we went to the NPC
Mm.
the store, and yeah, we just missed someone big, and I think it might have been Beethoven.
It's annoying, man. Oh, wasn't Murder Beats there or
Yeah,
something?
we actually met Murder Beast,
met
which was
him.
cool.
Yeah.
Only for a second. But yeah,
Mhm.
some big names go there.
I wonder if Logic is going to be there, Logic Pro. Because
Mm.
FL's got the big
Probably.
booth you said, innit?
Yeah, they had a section. I think they were paired with someone else, though. It wasn't like a massive store, but they had a section. It might have been with the distributor or something, and they ran a beat battle. I was a judge for the beat battle, so they might. I'm sure they're going to do something similar to that.
Hmm. Yeah, nice. Nice.
You thinking about it, LB?
Yeah, I just need to check because I've got a trip booked in January. I just don't know what weekend it's on. I've just
Cancel it.
remembered. Eh?
Cancel it.
Yeah, so I need to check when that is.
If you're out there,
Um,
we could even rent a studio for an hour and do a live podcast with some of the guys there.
Yeah,
Bring like
that's true.
Infinite and Lifestyle on or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
But there was
Yeah.
a guy called Nick who we met out there, one of Infinite's boys. There's a couple of guys actually. So we met Mike G, who is La Russell's engineer, who got some cool stories, and then also Nick, who's an engineer who he engineered the Super Bowl when Usher was
Wow.
playing. So he's just got mad stories. If one of
Holy
those
shit.
guys are here, we could do a podcast episode, or even, it
Yeah.
might be worth shouting them on a standard episode. But we'll see. I'll chat to them. Some cool guys we could get on this year.
Mhm.
Boys, I actually got to run.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got to
Yeah,
catch
alright.
the train.
Cool. All right, man.
But speak to you in a few days or
Yeah.
next week.
Happy New Year, boys, and everyone
Yeah.
listening.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year, guys. Take care.
See you
Peace.
later.